it's a crazy Monday morning. It is crazy, and while this is coming online, I hope it all passes by, but getting focused. What I am going to do today is get my mind off of all those crazy pandemic things. I hope everything is going to be alright and everybody is staying safe. I can't say that everybody is gonna be safe, especially older people, and I hope I am not with that older people. But anyway, let's start a new album, and this is again a custom-made album. So someone ordered this with me. She gave me the full free hand, but I asked her to pick out a paper line that she liked so I can get it for her, and this is what she picked out. This is from Ciao Bella, The Sound of Summer. Not the sound of music, but the sound of summer. And so I got for her the 12 by 12 paper pad. These are 12 double-sided papers. I got the 12 by 12 double-sided papers, the patterns pad, and the A4 creative pad, and the 6 by 6 paper pad. But I already showed you that, how these papers looks like. Alright, so, okay, she orders a portrait style mini album that I just finished. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Goody. And now the second one, she liked to have a landscape album, and for the rest I get my free hands on it. Okay, that's what I love. So okay, so we are gonna make a landscape album, and the cover will be, I put it already on here. So, but the cover, I will make that in 10.5 by 8 inches. That's in centimeters, 26.5 by 20.3 centimeters. The spine, I do not know that for now, because I'm first going to make the pages, so at least I know how thick the spine is going to be, that you make sure that you are going to be safe. Because yesterday because most of our time we need to spend at home as much as we can. If you have to go to work or put some groceries in the house, then you gotta leave the house, but they suggest to stay in as much as possible. Ooh, that's my thing. I am always at home, so there's nothing special going on for me, but still it's a little awkward. Alright, so, but yeah, I made some nice pages. Alright, so that is definitely a nice thing to begin with. Adding nice pages in there. As much activity as I possibly can. So I created first my tunnel. And that is the first thing that we're going to start with together. And yeah, I'm gonna give you the measurements when I'm done, because it's no use to give that first. Actually, this was also not particularly very useful to do that at first, but you know me. Okay, let's get started. Alright, I'm a little itchy. No, not itchy. A little bit more nervous than normal. It's not a normal day. Okay guys, grab your scoreboard, and I'm gonna use black pages. I just love using black. I could have used white, but I just don't like it. I like to use black. I always give that to you. I do use this. I use Clairefontaine black, 160 grams, always. And these are the measurements in Europe. I know an A4 is not the same size. That's why I give you the measurements. Okay, so I'm grabbing one, and I'm gonna score on each long side a 1/2 inch hinge. For those who wants to know what kind of tool this is, Lucy sent me this, and normally you get used to use a Cricut with this one. It's a Cricut tool. I have no idea what you're gonna do with it, but she told me it's awesome to score your score lines with, so please use it. I sent you this as a gift. Thank you so much. I'm gonna use it and see how it if I like it, especially the metal point, so it's not going to be as, because this is plastic and it in the years it will go wound up more and more and more, but this is metal, so it's supposed to stay there, so that's why she loved it. So Lucy, thank you so much for sending me that. I'm gonna use it and see if I like it. Alright, so let's fold the fold lines. Okay. By the way, you need to stop sending me stuff because this is also from you. You send me so much, and I know she'll listen every word that I say. So Lucy, thank you, but stop sending me nice stuff. Okay, but I know she do not, because she loves to do it. Okay, so we are going to make the tunnel. And I'm gonna add my art glitter glue. Gonna use the first one. Gonna add on the left to see if I'm straight, and then I push it down. There we go. Ta-da. Then I flip it over, and I'm doing the other thing around. Now I could have cut right away this on the white measurement, but why? It's so much easier when this is all at one piece and then cut. Then perhaps this is not completely even. Well, it's quite even, but perhaps it isn't with yours. So why make it any harder than I can make this? So we have the tunnel, and the tunnel we are going to cut because I want this size. This is way too long, especially when I'm gonna add this in an album. This is way too long. I don't like that. So, and this is still a landscape. So shall we make it a little larger? Because we are going to have that. Well, no, this is, I think this is way a nice size for an album. And we're gonna stick something in here. Yep, I'm gonna stick with my first idea. So I'm gonna cut this at 9.5. This one, this long tunnel. I'm gonna cut at 9.5 inches. That's long enough. So yeah, I have this left, but you always can use it. Okay. You also can cut your papers first at 9.5 and then make the tunnel. Alright, so this is the measurement after I scored and glue it down and after I cut it down. So this measurement I'm going to show you right now is my end result of my tunnel. Okay, that is 9.5. Can you see that? 9.5 by 7/3. And in inches that is 24 by 19.5 centimeters. Do I read that correctly? Alright, so that is how the end tunnel is. So if you are going to use any kind of paper size you like, you can. But the end result, if you want to make this exactly the same as I do, then this is the measurement. Okay? Yes, ma'am. Alright, so this is the first base that I'm going to use. Cool. Super excited. Alright, so as I told you, I am going to use that, is it called? I can't remember that. The Sound of Summer. I have to have a remember block from The Sound of Music. The Sound But then the sound of summer. Alright, so yes, I'm gonna use that design paper. Also what I printed out, because those papers are so nice. They are, but yes, these are having so much nice things to cut out. And the 12 by 12, so I have 20 sheets. They are so amazing. I love these, but I think it needs a little more base. And what I like to do with this, it needs some more basics. So what I printed out are some gray and stripes, you know I like stripes, some brown and some dots, stripes, and this blue, but I think I like the dark version a bit more. Oh my gosh, I'm just in love with this one. I love this color, so it matches perfect. It matched perfect, so I like that. So I printed it out, a few more of that, so I'm gonna use that. And these are just for cutting out strips and some more decorative pieces, but you will see during the tutorials. Okay, so let's get started with the first page. Super excited. I'm gonna search for some nice dies, I think. Yeah, let's do that first. Okay, let's start with the first one. The first one, I'm gonna make it a little, I'm gonna make it a little easy. Alright, so let's get started and grab my first page, and each page needs to look, nope, let's first make a, nope, yeah. Yeah, let's grab the first page and make this slightly smaller than our base tunnel. Okay, let's cut it out. You know what? I'm gonna grab right away too, so I have exactly the same measurements. Saves time also. Okay. So I have 2 pages, and we need to score. Okay, make that fold line. Alright, now this one, let's make this the right one. Shall we make a full page? Wait, I have to make sure that I'm gonna make this all the way till here. So that means that I'm gonna cut. Let's stay away. Let's stay away. Yeah, I could have made this, but that's no use, is it? Can make, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I do like talk in myself. No, this one I'm not. This one I'm just gonna make it full. Oh my gosh, I can't make any decision. What I perhaps want to do is make a strip, so it's easier to get. When I put something in here, it's easier to get it out. So I even can make a little notch in the hair. So that is possible. Oh my gosh, I just rubbed under my eyes. So that is possible. But that means that my page is going to get a little smaller too. So I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is just going to go to the edge. Diane, make your decision. And I'm gonna make this a 1/2 inch shorter. I'm not gonna measure that, I'm just gonna eyeball it. Okay, so I am gonna cut this page. And I like to use some decorative edge corner. So I'm gonna use my corner jumper. This is the green one from your memory keepers. I'm gonna save that close to me so I can use it because I'm gonna want to use that a lot. Alright, so this is the first page that I'm gonna add in here. Okay, let's put some glue, yep, on it. Yes, please come. Oh, yep, here it is. I know I have to put my needle back in. I know, but just can't remember that every single time. Alright, so we add a large page. On here. Alright, so that's the first one. And it actually needs to flip it over. It actually needs to this side. Alright, no problem. No problemo. I'll just flip it over. So this is on the left. Now the next one. Let's add first, I want to use a decorative piece on the left piece. That's why I like this on the left and this on the right, because this is the first page. I know I brabble a lot. You know me, it's just a go along video, so go with the flow. Alright, so what I like to do is I'm gonna make a nice decorative edge, and I'm gonna use this die. I love this die. It's from Crealis. It's a long time that I use some dies. So I'm gonna I'm gonna show you. I don't know if this is still in stock. I have no clue, but this is the code that you can find on the website. The website is right here in this corner, www.crealis.nl. See that? On their website. I love these, and they are perfect to make a nice edge, and this is a nice size, so yeah, I'm gonna use it. So what I did first, I cut out already some of my, with some black paper, because yeah, you can use this and then add this. You can make it short or large, that's totally up to you. Let me show you with some design paper. This is so easy to keep it straight. I know I love these dies too. I know it. I just love these, but it's a little tricky to keep these straight, so I like them to use some square paper underneath my cuts, so I have to be straight. But these are so easy to use, so what I'm going to do, I think this one is thick enough. I'm not going to use completely the middle, but it can be done. But I'm going to use from this point to that point. So that is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to cut this in half so that we still have a nice size to add it. So let's cut this in half. So I have two pieces that we can use, and I'm going to glue this on here. Now of course I want to see what the middle is, and how can we make sure that this is the middle? Well, you can measure that, or you can make I think I'm just going to measure that. So this is 2.5. This is 3. Yep, now I'm in the middle. So yeah, that's a way of put this in nicely in the middle. Alright, so I'm gonna add my glue. And then I'm gonna add it. Point to point. I'm not gonna overlap this. Alright, that's the base. See how nice edgy this is, and I think think we are still going to make this corner to give it just that extra. What do you say? Yep, I like that. Otherwise it was a little boring. Oh gosh, I love it. Alright, for this one I'm just going to use the most beautiful paper. And I think it's this dark, what do you say about this dark blue with this edge, or the stripe with this one. Let's first start with the stripes. You know I like stripes. Alright, so this one I'm gonna cut also in half. Okay, and then we can glue this down right here. Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna use my Distress ink, vintage photo. I'm gonna smudge the edges a little. You don't want to see white edges. I don't like it. Okay, let's glue it on. Do I need anything on here? No, not on this piece. Just want to check if I need anything. Look how easy this goes. This goes so nice and easy. Alright, now I'm not gonna decorate further because I want to know exactly the size that we want. So I'm just gonna put this on here, and this point I can leave it till the end. So I'm just gonna see how far I want this to go. So I'm gonna stay as close, well, 2 millimeters away from this edge, and then I'm gonna make a mark, and on that mark I can make my hinge. That is why I wait for this. So now I have exactly the perfect size for my next page. Okay, so glue it on. Be straight as possible. Okay, so that's the base. Oh wow, I love it. It's so cool. Leave your leftover pieces, you always can make other ones. Now I do believe that this we can use on the back with that too. So I'm gonna wait for that because I don't know which closure I want for this. Alright, so next step. Okay. The first strip that I'm gonna add is this dark blue dots. And of course I'm gonna use my Distress. Oh my gosh, I'm a little out of breath because I printed out the next one that I like. Okay, now you are not gonna see this, so I'm gonna make it like this so you can see better. Okay, so I chunked that edge corner. Okay, now I could have cut this a little shorter. That was totally perfect. Better, but I think. What do you think? Is this enough already, or do you like just one more and then add design paper? Ooh. I do like this one. What do you say? but then I need a little larger than this piece, so that was a 1/2 inch. So now I'm gonna make this 3/4. See? Oh yes, I like that. Then I'm gonna cut the right size for this. Of course we score. Not score. Smooth the edges. Here we go. And glue it down. Okay. Yay. Okay, I like this, and if you want a black edge in between these, you know the drills. You know how I like to do that. There's my little ruler. I always like my little ruler for that. So if you like to have a black edge in between, then just use a marker, and here we go. Yay! Cool, I like it. This I like very, very much. Can't say that enough, and I do say that enough. Alright, so now the next work surface is this piece right here. Okay? Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do is make a closure, because I want another flip flap. Alright, so let's say I did use my punch for this one. Could have used the same size, but that's boring if you keep using the same one. So I'm going to use this piece right here, and we can use, do I want the same size, or do I want to overlap this a little? I don't like these okay, when you have that time, when you have that moment that you can't came out of words. I have to scratch this a little bit, this one I cut out off with my memory keeper's scoreboard, and I need a new blade. Alright, so what I'm gonna do with this one, small one, big one. Yeah, let's let me first use a small one. Someone is on my printer, but that's not possible because my ink is running out. Okay, let me use first the small one. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, I like that. Yep, the small one. It looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna do exactly the same. I'm gonna glue this on with the point to point, so I'm nicely in the middle. Alright, that's that. Now which, now I can make any design paper I want, so I'm gonna skip that for now because I wanna see how far this is going to be. We're going to make a swing tab, so yeah, we can go in the middle. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to go all the way here. I think I like this nicely in the middle as a nice eye catcher. Is this in the middle? I think it is. Okay, so that means that I'm gonna make my mark where I want my first score line, and we are going to make another score line, and it does not have to be too thick, but let's make an 1/8. And then we can cut this down a little shorter. Yep, that is what I like. Okay, well, let's fold it. So this is what we get with that little piece right here. Do you see that? That 1/8 extra. Alright, glue it on. Gonna stay a bit in the middle. I'm not gonna eyeball that. I am gonna eyeball that. I want to say I'm not gonna measure that. Alright, so this is going to be the closure. Alright, that's cool. Now let's make another flippity flop. Okay, so again I'm gonna make this just a slightly smaller, just a small piece. Make a score line. Okay, let's make, and I'm not going to make a decorative edge, only the corner. So let's stay away from the sides just a 1/2 inch. Is that enough? Yeah, I'm gonna eyeball it, guys. I'm not gonna measure that. Just making some extra space for photos. Making a nice decorative edge. Alright. This one is going to be on the left side. And keep this nice straight. And keep away a little from that fault line. It can be against it, but not too much. Not too much. Yes, perfect. Hello. Go away. Alright, now the next one. Okay, we need to grab another one. Ah, yes, we do. We need to focus this the same size. Again, make, oops, a full, oops, oh my gosh. Yep, there we go. Yes, and now this comes all the way till here, and so we make this, yeah, I'm gonna make this all the way till the end. Again, use my corner chomper. And this one, this goes all the way, and then this closes down. Yes! Here we go. know if I'm straight with my papers. I am pretty much. Here we go. Left, right, and this is going to be the closure. Yeah, cool. What else was on here? Oh yeah, of course we want a pocket in here. This one I think it's a bit too deep, but we can make it shorter. But it's the nice size. Alright, so we make a pocket, and you know me, I like to make a little notch for that. So I'm gonna make this, I think 4 inches is deep enough. Okay, let's score. And stay away from your other fold lines. Okay, this needs to go the other way around. That's cool. Now before I glue this down, I want to make that notch with my corner jumper. Not my corner jumper, my punch. So which papers do I like? I can use, and I will let this come back. So I'm gonna cut this one again with a 3/4. Is this a 3/4? Wait just a second. Now I'm going to use 1 inch. That's a nice size. Okay, let's make this with a little black edge. I always keep these leftover pieces in a nice basket. Perhaps I want to use that for round punches, whatever. Alright, so what I do is make this straight against each other. Alright, then I'm gonna make this hello, we want this straight. Could have made this a little more with a black edge. Okay, one more time. All the way equal. The top is equal and the sides has a black edge. Okay, yep. Then I grab my punch. Let's see which one do I want. Do I want the side, the small side, or the big one? Okay, let's see. I think the big one is nice. I'm gonna eyeball the middle, guys. I'm not gonna search for the middle. I think this is pretty much the middle. There we go. Now I can smudge the edges. All the way around. Yay! Now let's attach that. Now I know you can see that pretty hard. So I'm gonna grab, not waiting too long, otherwise my glue is dry. Alright, because I want to wiggle a little, wiggle. Yes! Here we are. Look how nice this is. So cool. And now I can always put a nice decoration page under there, but this comes here. Okay, let's glue this in. Nicely on the bottom. Cool. Okay, so that's that for this page, and then this the closure, yes, and then this goes all the way open. And I like to make, you know me, a large pocket on the bottom too, because we have loads of places on the left and the right side to add our photos, so we still have plenty of space. So I like to add a pocket on the bottom, not too deep, just enough for adding your photos in here, small photos, big photos, whatever kind of measurements you like. Stay away from your fold line. Can't say that enough. Make a mark and hit it. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like this at all. Let's try it from this side. Then it from up to bottom, it works perfectly. So I just have to take my new tool the other way around. No, not my tool, my marker's tool. I don't think that I'm gonna make another. I think this is nice and straight. I always can use a little strip or something like that, but I think too many decorative edges is boring, so we need to make some straight edges too, not to overload this with decorative edges. That's too much, too wild, too busy. So this I keep a nice straight big pocket. Nice big pocket. We can add loads of photo mats in there. Oh yeah, I like it. Okay. Yes. For the closures, I can use swing tabs. I'm going to use that definitely on this one. I like it. I do have a nice one. These ones, I do like that. Use that in my other custom made album too. So I'm definitely going to use this one. And for here I'm going to use a magnet. So this is going to be magnetized. So let's add some magnets. I use my 8 by 1 millimeter magnets. Perfect size, not too big, not too thick. Perfect size. So that is also why I waited to keep this decorated. Use my tape also to, gosh, it scared me. I think I know who it is. I think it's my girl who's saying, at lunchtime, come downstairs and eat with me. I think. Alright. Yeah, girl. Shut up. Okay, so that is for now. I'm gonna search a nice decoration, and I think I like the striped one. See if I can use my leftover piece, and I don't know if I have enough for that. No, just gonna use another one. Or this one, that's also nice. Half, well, let's make it as much as I can. That's better. That's better. Gonna save it, perhaps I want to use some round shapes, but this one I can use for here. Now make it a little lower so we have that edge. Cool. Yeah, we come to the design paper in just a second. I'm just gonna use first go. Yeah, that's cool. And I can always use another piece on the back. So we'll see about that. That is cool. What do you say? And then this one. Shall this be, I'm just gonna make this just be sure. I don't know. I don't know if that's needed, but just in case, I can do that in a later stage, but I don't think that's needed. But if that's needed, can I do that then later? I don't know. Can I do that later? I'm just gonna add this right away so I'm remembering that perhaps it's needed. I don't know if it is. But if it's not, then of course I don't need that. So actually, I need to try that out first. You don't have to be always that careful, Diane. Oh, you know me. I am. I am always way too careful with such things. Perfectionist, they call it, I think. A swing tab will do it to keep it in its place. It will be. Yes. Yes, of course. No, I don't want anything for a pocket on top. I think 2 pockets it's more than enough. And then this opens up and up. Yeah. You can add a pocket right here if you want that, but let's do this first. Okay, I think I'm gonna have some lunch with my girl downstairs, and then I'll come back after my lunch for some decoration. But the base is ready. Yes. Okay, I'm back from my lunch, and we did a little grocery shopping today. Alright, so yes, my ink were out. The ink from the printer was out, so I needed to go anyway to the town. And yeah, it's decoration time, guys, so that means that it's gonna take a while. But you know, I like to film everything so you can see what I am using. This is hard to see again, so I'm gonna use something on the back. Oh, okay, I forgot to close this down. There we go. But anyway, it was pretty strange in my hometown, but also it was not that bad at all. I don't know what people scream in the media, but it was definitely not that terrible. No, it was not. It was not that difficult at all. What about a little pocket right here for those little tags? Oh, that I like. I like a lot. You know, I do like that. Okay. Oh, this one is, I think, perfect. Oh, yes. Let's do that. I'm gonna make a little hinge. I don't want to go all the way, so perhaps it's... or shall I go all the way? Yeah, why not? I'm gonna all... Perhaps it's nice to use a strip right here, but I think it's already too much of this. Not right now, so I'm not gonna use a strip right there. Otherwise it's strip on strip on strip. Oh, that is not what we are searching for. But anyway, I want to talk a bit more about this virus thing. Oh my goodness, it's getting closer and closer, but I can see in my hometown, and we have a very little town, and it's not a city, it's a town. But yeah, I can see the soberness, or how you call that. I can feel it. It's not. You can see in the grocery stores, in the supermarkets, we are not that much empty. We are not that much hoarding. But yeah, you definitely can see some of the products that they are, how about this one? That there is not much left, but it's not a complete disaster. No, it's not. So I am not panicking at all, because I just think if we all panic, then it's getting worse and worse and worse. And if we do not put so many messages on Facebook or Instagram or such things, then I think most people are not having their panic. Because yeah, I do notice on Facebook or any other media that people are telling about their experience when they go shopping or something like that. And I know you can't avoid that. I can't say that people do not do that, they don't need to do that, but they do. They just do, so you can't stop that. That's just no way that you can stop that. Okay, something we need on the back. Because it's not fully covered up that, so how about okay, this is brown, so perhaps a nice, no strips at all. Actually, I do really like some of this. So it's not planning, but I think I just grab a little piece right there. I don't know, where is this from? I have no clue. Can I not use another piece, so I know I want to use more than I have more, because this one is a little awkward and I don't know where it comes from. So that is a little tricky. So I'm just going to use this craft paper just to have this on the back. It's not much needed, but just a little for the back. Here we go. This fits perfectly. See, it's just that little thing. This makes a nice base for it. But yeah, we are back home. Glad that we did. I went to the post office to post my kids, not children, kids, but you know what I mean. Supply kits. Okay. So, but yeah, you can notice that it's not very busy in the stores or on the street even. It's very quiet everywhere. So you can feel it. You definitely can feel it. Okay. Something for the back. Love these little tags, and I think they just fit in perfectly. I know I'm searching something for the back, but I will find some decoration paper. I think I'm gonna search a small piece for my 6x6. Oh, this is just wonderful. I love it. This one is just a little. Yeah, I love it. It's a little too large. Well, let's see if there is a smaller one. Perhaps this one fits better. Yes, I like this one. Okay, so now I can see a bit what's in this tag, what I can use. Yes, I love this. And you always can add a little extra on here, but I will leave it for now. This is cool. These I can cut out in just a sec. I don't know what else can I put in there. I just leave it, I think, for now. Oh my gosh, can you imagine how many nice pockets you can make with that? Love it. Love it. Oh, so many words you can use. Little pieces you can cut out. Absolutely stunning. Love it. You even can put something on here, but I'm not sure if I will do that. But a nice word, something like this, relax or something. That's cool. Relaxed, recharge and reflect. Sometimes it's okay to do nothing. Actually, that is complete thing. The voice of the sea speaks to the soul. I wish they make some one word. So let the rhythm of the sea let your soul free. So they are all longer sentences. I think this is one. Well, actually, I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna search for the background for my 6x6. Which one do we want? Oh, I think this one will fit perfectly. This one is also very nice. I love this one. I can cut out this piece. Oh yeah, I know. But let me first use this one. Oh, I like the back too. Nope, I'm just gonna use this. And how does this? Well, I'm gonna make it this way. Alright, let's do that. You don't have to go all the way in, so a little is deep enough. So I'm gonna cut this through here, and then this we can cut it out without the cutter. Okay, girls. How many times can we spend on one little pocket? I have no clue, and I don't mind because it takes time to do something nice, and I do want this to be nice because it's for a customer. And yeah, so you take your time with that. Well, actually that is a little lie because I always take good time for all my albums. So same as with this one. I don't like to rush anything, so not even do that with this one. But girl, I love it. I love the blue ones. Alright, so now I'm gonna search for a nice background and then see if that swing tab is gonna work. I'm gonna grab a boîte. Alright, so let's see. Let's definitely not use this, but let's see. Where are my 12 by 12 papers? And you know, I like to have a piece that springs out. Wow, what about a lot of clocks? Okay. Oh, this one also has, I don't know if I'm going to use this again. Don't know yet. I don't know yet. What's on the back? I love this too. I want to see something with the images. Okay, this is an image and this one is an image. This is a big image, and then you still have, but I think we do have so much images already. Oh, I love this, but I can print my own stripes. How many images you can get? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. This is also an image. Which one, before I'm gonna start with searching something, what do we like on the outside? Because you have to make a decision before you are going to use all your papers. What do we want on the outside? I definitely have something in mind. For example, this would be very, very cute, but I have something in mind. So I don't know if I like this one because of the non-blue. This one will fit perfectly. Yes, I'm going to use that. Oh wow, big decision. Okay, I'm going to use this. Yep, I like it. It's a nice welcome in page. I'm going to use fully, or no, not edge, not an edge. Nope, 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 not too much. Do not do that too much, otherwise it's awkward. Okay, clean up my cutter. It's already pretty full. What's the best way to cut? This way, I think, yes. Oh yes, what do you say? Perfect, that matches perfect. I'm gonna use distress ink. Now before I glue this down, I'm going to test it out if I need any extra magnet. I think I don't, because okay, a swing tab is a nice closure to use, so you should not have to use any closures. Of course, this is. I'm only going to do this to see where I am making my papers. And if it fits, and if it's not fitting, I'm just cut a little edge off. I should have done that earlier before I smooched it all, but hey. Okay, yay, this is what I like. A nice black edge. That's so cool. Alright, so how can we practice if it's fitting nicely? So what I'm gonna do, well, actually first I need to make that place where I want to have this. So what do you say? Right here. Okay, so I'm gonna make a mark. There, I want it. We need to change this for just a second, because I know paper is getting a little tricky. So what I'm gonna do is I can use what can I use? I can use another piece of paper. Gosh, this was also a nice one. Okay, where is that little hole? There it is. You also can use some Tyvek or something on the back, whatever you like. But I'm going to use an extra piece of paper just to reinforce it a bit better. A bit better. Because it's actually better to put it in this completely piece of paper. But I want to make sure that it will fit first. Well, I can do that. Wait just a second. Why do I not do that? Wait just a minute. Why I'm not making a complete hole and then put it in and see if that fits before I glue it down. So I can take this off in just a sec. Of course, we can do that. Okay, I need to see that. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're all laughing with me right now. I know you do. I know you do laugh at me, and I don't care. I really don't care at all. Oh, yeah, I can do that in a second. I forgot something, but I can do that in just a minute. Okay. So if this is on here, and if I close this, does this stay on its place when I open this up? Yeah, of course it does. Duh. I don't know why I am that unsecure. I don't know, but it was not necessary. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this down. Then I'm gonna add that, arrow clockwise. I don't know exactly which name you want to call it. Okay, put this on. Now the only thing that I was forgetting is, oh, that's also a thing that Lucy sent me. Is that, oh my gosh, where I have those? Where do I have those little pieces? Okay, all right. Where do I have hidden them? You can also use a sequin, but she sent me some spacers. Where do I have it? Okay, I'm gonna search for that because I want to use them. Otherwise, she thinks I am not using them. Okay, 1 hour later. Okay, so she sent me these spacers, and these are just those little round ones, but you can use a sequin. That's perhaps easier to find, but that makes this a little easier to use those swing tabs, because now you have a little more space. Here we go. Love it. Cool. Alright, so now I'm gonna continuing with decorating first the back of this. So I'll come back to you. I think I'm gonna use this one for the back. Something like that. Do I want to still, or should I use the same piece? I'm just gonna use my leftover pieces. Yes, let's do that. Ciao, la, la, la. Okay, so let's go further. Now, okay. Now I am thinking already a little further. Do I like to have photo mats? You know, in the last custom made album, that is for the same person. So it's for the same person. So I want to have some things coming back. For example, not using too much photo mats already. So that is what I like to continuing in this one. I don't like too much use of photo mats, so I do like to see more loose photo mats, if you know what I mean. So you can see more of the design paper, especially the first impression on a paper, on a page. But on the inside, I don't mind using some white photo mats. I really don't. I don't mind. But on the outside, I definitely do not want that, because we want to show the papers, of course. So that is at least what we can do. Now this one is absolutely amazing for the use of that little wooden background. You always can use this, so don't throw it away. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Still fitting. Fits perfectly. Could have used this one, but I like this one. It's nice and quiet. But especially because I made it already a little busy, but it's okay. Now you can cut out the words if you want and put it in here, but it's also a nice little area for adding a nice picture, of course. Okay, so let's continuing with this side, because I want to let this color come back on here. So let's see if we can do that with the same paper, and perhaps we can split the papers, because this is the same size, so it would be very, very nice to use this one. This would be a very, oh yes, we can split this, so it would be a very nice way to split this papers and use this as a big photo frame. So that will be so cute. So I'm gonna use that. So that is the first thing that I'm gonna add in here. So the brown will come back in a complete page. That is what I like. Here we go. See, so if I put this down, see? Same page is coming back. Oh, what do you think? I love how this turns out. Very, very cute. I love the dark blue. I can't say that enough, but I do say that enough. Love it. Yes. Okay, so this will be the closure for these two. Yay. Okay, we're gonna use a lot of papers for this album. I can promise you that. Cool. Alright. So, okay, I'm gonna continuing. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Yeah, I did quite a lot off camera. Okay, I went crazy, but the base you got on camera. So I did film the base till I did the decoration, and I go and go and go, and then it was finished. I'm so sorry. I hope to try the next page to decorate with you together, but yeah. I get crazy little. And yeah, of course, this situation is a little awkward because my family is most of the time home during this coronavirus. And so it's nice to go downstairs with them and to do nice things all together at the table. So that is why I decorate this last night off camera. Alright, so what did I did? But I'm going to show you. I changed this what's inside. I thought it would be nice to have a little accordion, little card in here where you can put a nice little pictures on, or you can write something down there. So I decorate the back same as the front, but then of course with no pocket. Then I flip this open and I use some craft cardstock, just some brown. I think it fits perfectly with all the blue. And alright, so I cut some strip and I added some photo mats on, so she can add a nice 2 pictures on, or one big. Then here the clock piece, and I let this come back. Then this flips to the left, and same here, same. And this is quite a lot with the white, but like I said, it's all about photos, this album. That's the meaning, at least. So I'm gonna add quite a few photo mats in here, but at the end, when I'm done with the album, I will see if I have enough papers to make some extra tags with that. But in these papers there are so many pieces with this collection, so there are so many tags. But so there are plenty other items we can add, and perhaps at the end it would be nice to add here a nice cutout, but as you know, I like to do that at the end. Okay, so this is the first page with this closure. Then this is a magnetic closure. I glued down the Sound of Music. This is magnetic, this opens up, and then this piece is exactly the same as this one. And I decorated with some leftover pieces, and this one I cut loose completely to make this as a pocket. And then I glue down this side right here. So it's a nice add for a photo or a pocket, and yes, you can write something down. That's also cool. Alright, so the leftover piece of this brown, because I want to let this come back, because this one I used. So I used the same brown and another strip that's the same as this one, and I just added some white and put some lines on here so she can write something down if she like. And then on the left, same here, to let this come back with the brown. I left this open a bit, so I used this nice frame so she can add a nice picture or something, she can write something down, whatever. And I could have made this also as a pocket, but I forgot, but it's possible. Yeah, and then in the middle, of course, we have our big pocket where she can add loads of nice photos, and perhaps at the end we can add here something too. But for now I will leave it like this. I'm very, very happy how it's looking. And so yeah, so this is the first tunnel. The first page is done. So now we need to go to the back and see what else can we make on this. But this one is pretty large. Now this is the first page of the album, so the inside cover, but we're gonna do that later. I wanna let come back this color. I'm gonna try each time when you open a page that the left and the right page have the same colors come back. I'm gonna try that. So this one is going to be the first page. So the inside cover, I will do that with the same print out. But that is the beauty of printables, so you can cut out as many as you can. Alright, so let's go to the next page. Oh, okay.